So you bring your weapon down, you smash it against the roof, and you feel like the first part of it give way, and it just like kind of crunches down. But the solid building foundations managed to keep the lower part up. But you still pull back, and you see like blood like underneath the rubble. So you did manage to kill some things.
Send these demons back to hell!
And welcome back. So we left off with Inslee basically taunting Dantos the dwarf into charging this dwarven, or not, this demon outpost. So we're gonna pick up right there.
Is he always like this?
I feel like your friend may have made him worse. I've never known him to so foolishly attack a very fortified position, and to like call down the lightning and announce our position. I feel was a touch stupid.
I hate demons just as much as the next person, but yeah, I'm inclined to agree. This is
It was also not part of what we were asked or ordered to come here and do. We were ordered to come here, observe and report, not observe and attack. So I'm sure our leader is going to be enjoying this when I go back and tell him. But as they say, charge! And he holds up his staff and like hits it on the ground. So you get flanked. And so does he.
Hey, I can actually move quickly.
So you and him are basically flying. You guys do have a good head start. So they're about 100 feet behind you. And you guys just charge and head on. So now...
Do we have rounds before?
oh yeah.
We'll say
I'm
what?
sure.
So I said it was... So I'll probably say you have 4 or 5 rounds before you get to the gates. Yes. So, first round. Let me actually go ahead and do a dice for it. So, 3 rounds left. What would you like to do?
I'm going to activate my axe
Okay.
as a smart person.
So you're running with it. You see the axe, just ice start to form over top of it, and it actually looks like it's ready to go. Inslee.
Right.
Okay.
Bonus action. Action. Large reduce. Doubling up. Going giant.
So out of nowhere, if the demons didn't see the giant strike of lightning out of the sky, they definitely see this fairy just extend to the size of a giant and extend even further, becoming this colossus.
This thing is tall as their building.
And now
the
you
tower.
just charge now.
Also take flight at this time.
You see it comes off the ground, leaving this like wake of air pushing out, and out of nowhere you just hear bum bum as the entire keep comes alive with activity, and you just hear these large cracks, and you start to see boulders being thrown at you. For Inslee, does a 15 hit?
Oh.
We'll say even you, Dantus.
Missed.
I think it's a 2.
Hit me.
Up. Put it down. It's a 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
So the first one firing at Inslee, but Inslee kind of like manages to knock it away. The second one unfortunately comes for you and just kind of bowls into you. So you gotta take a nasty hit. 20 damage.
Nice.
Big old fat hit. All right. So now there are 2 rounds left until you guys manage to get there. They have already started firing at you because you, basically announced your presence here.
Uh-huh.
So what would you guys like to do as you approach closer?
Keep running.
Inslee?
I'm going to enact my boots of speed.
You guys aren't even like in the place yet, but do whatever you want.
I just have my axe active because that's like.
Well,
the
no, you're
basic
fine,
setup.
but he's over here like burning spell slots.
Well,
those are boots of speed.
That's
That's
the
lasts
speed, yeah.
like 10 minutes, which is like 60 rounds.
What? How far away am I and Irving from the
So you're
fortress?
100 feet from them. So they're probably 200 feet from the actual gates. You're 300 feet away.
Okay, how what how much movement does flight give?
Flight's just your movement.
That's my movement. Oh fuck.
You could do like your movement and then use like a bonus action dash or like.
Am I? Does that still hinder me? Like, does my shield still hinder me the same way?
Well, you're back to normal now. You took a long rest. Like you're
but
not.
still, the shield, because it's a stone shield, is now hinders my movement, right?
What is your movement right now? 25.
15 with the shield.
You can go 30 feet per round.
Fuck. Okay then. It's slow going.
Since I did that with my boots, that's a bonus action. Feet forward. Zooming forward in my massive form, and then for my action, I'm just going to bring my shield up towards me, like for my dodge action.
Okay.
Dodge.
All right. So we'll say there's going to be a couple more catapult boulders being flung at you. I'm going to say because you're now the closest and you're going to be there next turn while everybody else is like another turn away, they're going to all target you. Disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
First one's a 15, doesn't hit. Second one was a crit, so you're lucky. 16. Ooh, but a 23 though.
23 lands. Before it lands, I'll go ahead and use my Ring of Store Spellings. Very few have I ever brought this out. Shield. Bringing my AC to 24.
So you're charging forward, and these boulders just whizzing past you, but you look up and you see one that's going to hit you right in the face, and you're like, shield! And this bubble appears right in the thing, just bounces off the top of it. And,
Yeah!
You feel the impact of it against your shield. You know that not only was it going to hurt, it was going to hit you for max damage.
Jeez.
Like, it rattles you a little bit, but you keep on trucking. All right, so basically, you're going to be there at the gates. You are still one turn behind, about 80 feet away, and you're still about 3 turns behind because you can only move 30.
I'm going to dash then and get there immediately.
Okay, so basically, you're going to get to the gates and not be able to do anything. If you use your dash and, move forward all the way up, you're going to be there next turn. You can not only get there, but you can actually do something when you get there. So what are you going to do when you arrive at the gates?
So how's this set up? Where are the catapults?
Farther back in. So basically you have one, that's the front wall with the gate there, but you tower over that. And so like the tower itself only comes about your waist.
So
behind that is an actual like kind of a 2-story keep. And then behind that is where you see the boulders flying out from.
All right, I'll just, I assume the gates.
The gate is closed, yes. Actually, how long have we been going? I probably should have built it out first. When you guys actually get like in there, we'll probably stop the video and then I'll put it together. But yeah, so basically, if you can imagine, it's not like a tall keep, it's a long keep. So you have basically this long, giant rectangle, and then there's 2 stories of buildings in the rectangle. The front gate has just like these very tall walls that are taller than any building inside. And then you see the catapults coming, like basically the main streets. They're just flying at you.
He's going to be a dick and just try to destroy the building.
Oh, man. I just bring the flail down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I assume there's screechers in there, and I want to just kill them like that.
So I'll say this. It's almost impossible for you to miss. What's your damage die?
On my giant flail, flail is 2d6 plus 10. Or wait, yes. Unless I use my activated thing.
Then you do might.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I'll say this, because you're going to hit the buildings, right? I'm not going to make you roll for it. If you deal more than 20 damage, I'll say you're able to like destroy the building entirely. Any less than 20 damage, and it's going to be just partial damage.
That'll be close, because it'll have to be high rolls.
Well,
I roll it.
5 and 1.
No, 16.
So you bring your weapon down, you smash it against the roof, and you feel like the first part of it give way, and it just like kind of crunches down. But the solid building foundations managed to keep the lower part up. but you still pull back and you see like blood like underneath the rubble. So you did manage to kill some things.
Send these demons back to hell!
And then, would you like to do anything else? You still got the rest
You
of your turn.
attack again.
Well, that was an action, so... Oh, I can do that 3 times.
Yeah, you can attack more.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep...
All right, same building or different buildings?
Same one. Let's collapse that fucker.
Okay, because all you needed was
16
just,
more.
you just needed 4 more damage. So
Yeah.
you come back up the second time and you just smash. Your flail comes in, just destroys the building down to the freaking grindstone, and you just see this like bodies flying out of the house. You hear screams of demons as they're trying to escape before they're crushed, and this entire building just collapses down and smashes into the one next to it.
Nice. Can I reach the one next to it?
Yeah.
6 and a 3.
No.
19.
So you bring it on back, fire and fury in your eyes, and you try to smash into the next building, and you can see it just rock to its very foundations. The fact that it doesn't collapse is just a miracle. But you can see more bodies and more demons being crushed on the inside as they're trying to get out.
Send these fuckers back to hell!
And I'm going to say, because it was so bad, the rubble that fell down from the top part actually blocks the bottom so they can't escape. You were 1 damage off, man. I almost want to give it to you, but I said 20.
Good action. Oh, wait. Bonus action.
Okay.
Golden crown.
You're gonna headbutt it. Oh my god. You just see the crown start to glow, and you lean forward. You will not survive, and he just headbutts this thing into the ground. And he comes back. You see this like blood just like dripping down the crown to Inslee's face.
I look back at you guys. Yeah.
All right, so you are the only one that the ballista, the catapults can target. So they're gonna target you 3 times, but you didn't
Dodge.
dodge this time, did you? That's 2. That's 21. Ooh. That is 16.
Damage.
Bam. One more.
Is that half to 8?
It is.
We immediately came here straight after I enacted my
So I guess how long does it last
That's
for?
10 rounds.
Yeah.
That'd have been 1 for him, 3 to get over here. That's 4, maybe 5.
You had a
Since
bit of a
being here.
conversation and an arm wrestle.
So I'll say, yeah, because well, no,
That was immediately after the arm wrestle that we charged, because how many I get?
you get 2. So you used
2
1
rounds.
turn right here. You got 1 more
So
turn
that's
of it.
8 damage.
Because Zion's right. There was a little bit of talking in between there, but most of it was just like action. All right, yes, you take half, and then 1 more hit. 4 doesn't hit you. All right.
Their aim sucks. Let's go.
So, I think we'll have Uncle Mountain, Keck and Irving go, and then we'll have Dantos go, and then we'll pause. So we'll say, what do you want to do first? Now, basically, you're at the door of the wall, and if you want to climb up, it's probably a good 50-foot wall to climb up.
Am I at the gate or just a wall?
You're at the gate, the front
What's the gate made of?
The gate's made of, you think, some kind of like, or you're an orc. It's just made of some kind of like rolled metal. So if you can imagine, it's basically like there's these big iron bars that come down for the front of it, but you can see like rolled metal inside to like reinforce it.
I'd like to use my potion of fire breathing to heat up the metal, and then use my axe to cool it down so it warps, and just keep doing that to weaken the metal.
Ooh. So I'll let you roll for it. So what would that be? We'll say performance.
Okay.
I don't know what else I could make that.
Survival, I don't know, nature.
Nah, because basically what you're trying to do is almost tactical, but there is no like tactical roll. I mean, I would let you roll intelligence if you want, but that's probably gonna be a bad stat.
You could just say
I would just.
like his
Yeah.
So how about this? We'll say roll your attack roll plus your proficiency.
Okay. That's 15 plus 10, so that'd be 25 plus 4, so 29.
Yeah.
Damn,
I
son.
mean, it'll take me like a couple rounds to get through it since it's reinforced, but it was just an idea that I had.
Okay, so you managed to heat the metal up and you managed to freeze it without any issues. And now I'm going to see how long.
3.
So you blow this huge swath of flame and you keep doing it until you see the metal heating up, burning red. You take the axe out and smash it down. You can see this wave of ice kind of crackle it. And as you rip it back, you see you did some damage to the metal, but there's still a lot left. So you think that it was probably going to take you 3 or 4 more hits minimum to get through it.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going.
Okay. We'll say...
I do have another attack, but...
We'll say so keep keep attacking. We'll say anything over 20 manages to damage it. If you get like a crit, we'll say it increases the damage. So go ahead and roll just your attack plus proficiency.
11 plus 10, so 21 plus 4, 25.
So that does work. So we'll say it's another thing off. So we're gonna say 2 now.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. So there's still you're about a little less than
might get
half.
it next round if he hits it good.
Yeah. So you're a little less than halfway through the metal. Or you know what?
It was a dumb idea, but I wanted to do it anyways.
It sounded cool. Like heat it up and then freeze it.
I'm gonna have Dantos go next. So
Yeah.
because he runs up to the wall and he's like, damn, that's big. He doesn't want to climb it. And he looks over at you like smashing your way through half the door and he's like, I like mine's better at that one. Move out of the way, orc boy. Let me show you how it's done. And he like grabs the hammer with both hands and you can see like this lightning crackle on it. He like throws the hammer.
Thor?
Thor.
I mean, he has a weapon of Thor. So 22 hits without any problem. We're gonna say
He's got Mjolnir on him.
so. His damage is 18 plus 12 for 30. So he throws his hammer and it smacks you, and you just feel the sickening thud as this shockwave kind of like rumples through the door. And he calls the weapon back to his hand. Does it one more time and throws it, and I'm not even gonna roll for it. And he just smashes through to where he punctures through the door, but it's gonna take you next time probably one more good hit to actually get through. Because basically what he did was he used your ice as the weakening part. He threw his hammer, and the hammer smashed through the door, but it's like a fucking hammer-sized hole.
Yeah.
Even though he's small, he can't fit through it.
You can't fit through there? Get fit through there. I can fit through there.
Look,
Says the
you can fit through there
gargantuan
right
son.
now. Come down here and put your big ass through there. And he's like, look, he's like having to like lean all the way back to look up at you.
What? What? I can't hear you from down there.
All right, so and because he called his hammer back to him as a bonus action, his hammer is just like somewhere beyond the door. I'll get you back in a moment, beautiful.
All right, and then how close can I get without action dash? It's
You'd still be like 60 feet away.
60 feet away? That's enough. Can I see any of the catapults?
No, so like if you were to go straight forward, you'd still be 60 feet away. If you went straight up, you'd still be 60 feet away. You would have to basically be where Inslee is right now to see the catapults.
Do I have an
60 feet
idea
away from
where
the
they
door.
are
From the door.
Do I have an idea of where they are based off of the trajectory the things have been flying?
So I'll let you roll intelligence to see if you can kind of like quickly deduce where they're coming from.
That is a fucking bad roll.
You know it's coming from somewhere over that way.
Yep. Yeah.
If you want to just like Hail Mary it, I'll give it a chance.
I will absolutely Hail Mary a chance.
All right, so what are you firing over there?
I am throwing a fucking it's lightning bolt, but it's rebranded to earth bolt. So it's just a giant piercing stone javelin, I guess.
Yeah, so
just stretching out from me to 100 feet.
So you pick up this like mold of earth and it's like slowly turning into a javelin, and you just like hurl it up and over the wall. So the wall is like 60 feet up, so they can go 100.
It goes 100, technically straight from me if it were lightning bolt, but
What's that? So yeah, so it's
yeah, we'll just yeet
60
it forward.
up,
Yeah,
and then like 40 over. So we're gonna have it be, kind of where Inslee was smashing the buildings down. So I'm just gonna roll at disadvantage to see if it hits anything. Damn. So what's your modifier or your spell modifier?
well, normally it's a saving throw for the actual spell, but my spell attack modifier, I'm +7.
So it's actually a dirty 20. So
Hey!
you see this thing go up over the wall, and all you can hear is just like a crash, and you hear the screams of demons. It's like another building kind of comes down, and Inslee gets a front row seat. He just sees this giant rock spear just coming over the wall and just slams into a building.
Giant rock.
And like a freaking missile, it just like implodes the bottom of the building and comes crashing down.
Yeah, it's about the size of a toothpick right now for you.
Right? Yeah, pull it.
I have to say, that was a rather good shot. I hope you don't mind if I try to one-up you. And he kind of like...
Go right ahead.
He wields his staff up, and you see his like fire orb start to swirl around it, and he throws the fire orb up and over.
And he misses.
Goddamn.
A 17 and 18 at disadvantage. Wow. So with his spell modifier, it's like a 26. So he launches it over there, and Inslee sees this just flying orb of hellfire. It just smashes into a building, and not only it hits the building and catches on fire immediately, it spreads off and catches 2 other buildings on fire, just like burning through the stone. You hear demons screaming as they're freaking burning alive. He's like, oh, now that's how you do it.
Lucky shot.
And that's where we're going to leave it off because I need to build the town now. Bye!
Thank you guys for checking out today's video. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more glorious D&D content. Please like, comment, subscribe, throw it all down below. We always appreciate it. And we will see you guys next week.